Welcome to Selwyn Tech Topics. This is the 5th video of the iPad playlist. Today we're going to take a look at using Night Shift. Let's get started. You're going to start by opening up Settings app and then tapping on Display and Brightness. A little bit about what Night Shift is. There's been some recent research that says the blue light that these electronic devices gives off is one, not great for our eyes, especially in dim light such as nighttime, and there's a stimulant to it that keeps us awake. So iPad has created a setting that takes that blue light away and gives the screen a more yellow tone, so it's easier on our eyes and less stimulating, specifically at night. So the first thing we need to do here is, from our options on the right, tap on Night Shift. And now we have to tell the iPad, so first we're going to schedule it, which means we are going to tell the iPad when we want Night Shift to turn on in the evening and then turn off automatically in the morning. So scheduled, that's a toggle, so you'll want to make sure that's turned on, the color green like you can see there. Now you're going to tap on the time. So first is from. What time do you want it to turn on in the evening? Now this will change throughout the year from those of us that live in the Peterborough, Selwyn, Lakefield, Ennismore, Bridgenorth area, because right now, it's the middle of July, so it's daylight until like 9 p.m. So I don't want Night Shift turned on until later in the day. However, in December, I have Night Shift turn on closer to 5 p.m. because it gets darker earlier. So depending on when you're actually setting it will determine maybe what time of year it is. But this is simply works as a scroll. So you scroll through and choose what time you want Night Shift to turn on. So I'm going to say to turn on at 8:30. There it is. And then turn off at. So in the morning, when do you want Night Shift to turn off? I'm going to say maybe 6:30. I would never be on earlier than that. AM. So that's all there is to this. I'm going to now tap on where it says Night Shift in blue, kind of the top center of the page. So our time has been set. You can manually turn Night Shift on and off if you choose to. That's the next toggle there, but I'm going to leave that as is. This is something that you want to just kind of set and forget. Finally, you get to choose your what they call color temperature. So do you want it less warm or more warm? So I was talking again about that the screen has a yellow tint to it. How strong do you want that yellow tint to be? So you can see here, it actually gives you a preview. As you scroll along, you can see there's less of a yellow tint, almost like a golden color, or it can be quite a bit more strong. I'm going to say A, this is a preference, and B, you might want to test it out actually in the evening and find kind of where you are on that color temperature and what works best for you and what do your eyes prefer. There is a bit of a preference to that. So you select your color temperature and that's all there is to it. You tap on back, the blue word in the top center of the screen. That's all there is to it. There's no like save or okay, etc. It's just you set it and forget it. And that's all there is to it. And now tonight at 8:30 p.m., Night Shift will turn on. So anytime I use my iPad between 8:30 p.m. and 6:30 a.m., the screen will naturally have that yellow golden tint to it. Again, making it easier on my eyes, so less stressful and not so stimulating. So hopefully that helps make making your iPad more enjoyable to use during the evening. So have fun and good luck.